And if you can get 25% of your top affiliate partners, it's going to be a game changer for you.
In terms of, how people affiliate market and so forth, what have you found in the changes in terms of ethics, compliance and so forth? How has that changed in the last couple of years?
We're starting to get a lot more sophisticated in understanding that not all traffic is good traffic, right? Like it's just really kind of sorting that out. And what I tell my clients, especially companies that have had a lot of success, either online or offline, regardless, but are nervous about doing affiliate marketing. One of the things that I talk to them a lot about that seems to help them is like, you don't have to work with everyone, right? Like you could just pick 10 to 30 affiliate partners that could drive volume for you, that have products and services that you personally endorse or recommend or have used or know will serve your customer avatar, and set up, really good, tight deals with them where your influencer is talking to their influencer on webinars and live casts. And, you're doing things on a regular basis together. You map out the entire year together. So you're doing something every month, right? Maybe this month we're doing an email campaign. Maybe the next month we're doing Instagram stories together. Maybe the third month that we're doing, joint webinars to joint master classes. And you just sit down and you map out the whole year with them. And I'm starting to see a big shift too, like in the vertical. So it's not just enough to like get an email solo. We want to make sure that we're getting our people on their podcasts, on their PSs, on their newsletters, on different types of newsletters that they offer, on banner ads on their website, all year round, like that we're doing all the things that we need to be doing with each individual influencer or company. Because I think in the past, it was very much like, oh, I'll get an email drop for you and that's enough. Like it's not. I'm starting to see this vertical integration is being needed. We're doing TikToks with them. We're doing, you know what I mean? It's like this whole thing to really be looking at. As far as like fraud and chargebacks and all that stuff, I think that's more your wheelhouse. But like for me, blanket is just like, if the chargebacks are too high, the traffic is not worth it.
Yeah.
Period. And working with companies like ClickBank or you or different people to make sure that these things are like, that the nose is being clean, so I can go out and find people that have good traffic and that serve the same avatar as I do. And then really looking at that vertical and just saying like, what can we do more of? And this is a great time, by the way. If you're listening to it now, it's going to be right before 2022 starts, which is you should be going out. And this is what I tell all my top corporate clients, some of which listen to me and some of which don't. I tell all my corporate clients, and this is what I want my team doing as well, is go out and pool how much money you've made with each individual top partner. This is not for everyone. Top partners, in my opinion, the people who are driving 90% of the business. Go out and pool how much money you've made together over the course of your relationship. Let's say it's 10 years. And then go out and pull the money that you've made together in 2021. Right? And go back to them and say, hey, listen, end of year review, would love to get you on a phone call. Some of you will or will not, but here's what I'm seeing. In the last 10 years, we made 1.7 million together. In the last 2021, we made 300,000 together. Okay. And so these are the top offers that you promoted. Thank you so much. Just want to celebrate with you for this moment. We could not do this without you. Like, so appreciate it. Now, what I'd love to know is what would it take for you to do 25% more with me in 2022? And just leave it at there. And just see what they come up with, because the first instinct that people are going to say is more money, right? Mm-hmm. But more money should be earned, because more than likely you're already giving them the top dollar you can give anyways, if they're your top affiliate partners. So really sitting down with your C-suite or your owner, or if you're the owner, sitting down and being like, okay, if this person did give me 25% more, how much could I give them? With the ability to claw down. It's not a permanent change. It's a lever that happens when there's more volume, and then the ability to claw it down. And then also, like, what would it take? Would it take that we get you custom assets? Would it take custom landing pages? Would it take new email swipe copy that's tested? Like, what will it take? And does it take a more vertical integration of our two companies in this sense? What would it take? And if you can get 25% of your top affiliate partners say, yes, I'll do more with you in 2022. And here's what I need. Like, it's going to be a game changer for you. And then also trying to figure out how you can map out the whole year. I've never understood as an industry, and this is one of the things that I think still needs a lot of improvement, why companies work in a silo and look at their whole year and like, oh, I'm going to do a contest in March. I'm going to do a launch in April. I'm going to do this, this, and this. And then they go announce to all their partners the dates instead of going to all their partners and saying, hey, I'm thinking about doing a contest in February. Here are the dates I'm thinking. I'm thinking about doing the launches. Are you launching or doing anything on these dates? Because if you are, I don't want to directly compete with you. I want to collaborate with you. I want to be able to promote your offers, and then I want you to be able to promote mine. So let's map out the whole year together. And I think that very few people do this. And I think that's the level of sophistication I'd like us all to be getting to, especially with our top partners. But it does take some time. It does take the ability to kind of go through data, and it takes the cojones to ask, right? And be like, let's dream together. What would it take to do 25% more? But I do think that for anyone listening that takes the time to do that will make a tremendous difference in their bottom line for 2022.
Yeah. And I mean, that's a great practice. Like at the end of the year, you're trying to kind of look what's forward, how to kick off the year well, is kind of doing a review at the end of the year. So you can kind of have the tools that you need to kick off, kick off the year with a bang. So that's a great practice, and giving people the real numbers is what I like about that, is telling somebody you've done this much, versus this much, how can we get it up? And at the end of the day, if you make somebody's life easier, at least in my perspective, because I have limited time. I'm a mom. I have all these responsibilities. Sometimes, an extra 10% money isn't what's going to make me move for something, but saying, you know what, that's going to take an hour away from your week. You know what, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll choose this person because it's less time, or whatever the case is. Hope you found today's session valuable. If you have any questions for me or just want to connect, please feel free to visit my website, mariasparagis.com. That's MariaSparagis.com. I'd love to hear what you're working on, so drop me a line on any hot button issues your business is experiencing. And remember, don't worry about failure. You only have to be right once.